everyone wants to know what kind of amp I use, what kind of cording I use, all of this kind of thing. Well, let's talk tone for just a second. Our tone is a combination of things. I can give you the name of the amp. My amp is a Fender Deluxe 3 Hot Rod. Yeah, that's the amp I use. It's an old one, okay? And it has a little bit of chorus. I use a little chorus, and sometimes I'll some reverb as well, all right? So a little chorus, little reverb. I personally do not use pedals. I don't have any pedal boards. I have one, but I don't use it. I was raised a little bit different on guitar. I was taught to make my sound through my feeling, through my hand, through my feeling, without all of the extras, because a lot of times that takes away from the music. But listen, if you, I admire those who do use them. They sound really good, okay? But you want to know my signature sound. My signature sound is just an amp, little reverb, a little chorus, right? And you see my array of guitars. I have the PRS, I have the Fender Mustang, I have the Fender American Standard, that's 2022. I have another Fender Strat from 1990, and over in the corner over here, I have a Ibanez. It's an Ibanez, all right? And then this is my Stickler. This one I've had since the 1990s. This was my dad's from the 1990s, okay? We bought them the same time, right? Limited editions. So listen, your tone has a lot to do with a lot of different things. It's not just the amp that you use. It's not just the settings on the amp that you use. It is also the wood that constructs your guitar. What kind of wood has constructed your guitar? And also the electronics, the pickups in your guitar. The tone buttons, these buttons here, change the tone. Your guitar also has a volume, a tone, and another tone. So it tones for each pickup. So all of that, the wiring on the inside, the electronics in the instrument, all of that has to do with your tone, all right? But you know what? Even if a person duplicates the amplifier that I use, they duplicate the settings on the amplifier, they duplicate the guitar with the wood that I use in the array of instruments, there's something that they can't really duplicate, and that is the individual personal touch. All right, that is something, I call it the secret sauce to every guitarist, right? Everybody has their own feel. They have their own personal phrasing that they use, their own personal techniques, the way that you hold your pick, the kind of pick you use, a hard pick, a soft pick, a medium pick, a steel pick, a plastic pick. All of that matters. Nylon picks, they all matter and contribute to your sound and to your tone. Now, I use a Fender thin pick. Okay, that's just the way I use it, and I hold it as such, right? I hold it as such. Put my thumb over the top of it and hold it, and I don't choke it. I lightly use it. I lightly play. That's another thing. The touch. Your touch has everything to do with your sound. There are people that will just beat the guitars, all right? And if that's their style, that's fine. That's their style. But you're asking my style. My style is not to do that. My style is to play the instrument, okay? You turn your volume up for loudness. You don't have to strum so hard to get loud, right? You can turn volume up. There's a volume button here and a volume button on your amp. You don't have to hit the instrument so hard as though you're beating it. Just play it. If you match the strings on your left hand the way they're supposed to be, if they're down far enough to bring the sound, right, you're going to get a sound out of the guitar just from touching it. You don't have to beat it. You don't have to beat it to get a sound. This is where your sound is coming from, right? Your left hand, if you're holding your strings down properly. Now, if you're not haven't perfected holding down your strings to get your sound, then that's another problem. You got to learn how to, for example, listen at this A. That's a clear A, right? But if you haven't gotten there yet and your A is sounding like that, hitting harder with this hand is not going to make it any clearer. right? You got to press it, right? Same with your 5. Yeah, you just got to press the notes. Till you get clean chords, okay? All of that is contributory to your tone. Your phrasing, if you notice when I did that, I used my fingers as well as my pick, right? I used fingers for the slide. Right? That's my technique. Others may not use that. They may not do that. So phrasing has a lot to do with it, okay? How you play, how you put yourself into it, your feeling, all of that contributes to your tone, okay? So that is how I established my tone. And again, I've been playing since I was 8 years old. So that has been, well, almost 60 years, to be honest with you. Nearly 60 years. This year will be 59 years I've been playing this guitar. So my technique has been developed over the years. My tone has been developed over the years. It all comes with practice, with time, with experience, with your pouring yourself into your instrument and allowing your heart to play the instrument, right? Rather than just trying to mimic somebody else, develop your own tune. Develop your own tune. I gave you my settings. Try your settings and see if that will help you get to the place where you can put your heart and soul into it. And once you do that, listen, then, hey, listen, you've got your own signature sound. Okay? Listen, I hope this helps you in your journey to learning to play guitar. God bless.